Hey, what's up guys, how's it going? Welcome to Miami, Florida. In this video I'm gonna be answering questions from Auez Kemelov, who is 25 years old and he lives in Kazakhstan. Alright guys, one more time. Today is 5th of October 2019. The location of this video shoot is Miami, Florida. It's about 32 degrees outside. This period of year is considered to be winter, and all these Afro-Americans and Latinos are getting their fur coats out of local supermarkets and stuff like that because they are cold. No matter that, Mr. Auez Kemelov, I'm not quite sure that I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He is from Kazakhstan, and I believe that the weather is not the same over there. Let me guys tell you several words about this gentleman. Actually, I'm getting a lot of questions and inquiries all the time. Sometimes, you know, I spend several hours per day talking to people who are interested in freelancing, and he was one of those dudes, and he was really active, so he was asking questions, and I was able to determine that that guy is definitely motivated to do something in his life. He's, as I told you, he's 25 years old. He lives in Kazakhstan. He works as a firefighter or a rescue person, something like that. He doesn't have a particular topic in which he wants to specialize. He wants to see the world, don't want to work in an office. He's learning English. I would like to list 8 technologies, and in my opinion, so these technologies are going to be the winning technologies in the future. The first one is Python. The second one is Django. The third one is JavaScript. Fourth is React or VueJs. The fifth is MySql or SQL. It's the same. The sixth is Linux. Seventh is Nginx. And eighth is MySql. MySql is a database. I'm not going to be talking about how to get into all of these technologies because, you know, all over internet you can find really useful and good information about all of them. I spent about 5 years or maybe more than that doing PHP, because that time I didn't know that like other languages existed. You know, my first language was C#. I started doing C# about 10 years ago. And the thing is, the reason it was, you know, it was just an accident. That time when I decided to do C#, I was about to start trading at the Russian stock market. It was in 2009, right after the financial crisis. The next year, I decided to start trading, and almost the same time, I discovered that you can do this trading through robots and algorithms. And that time, C# was the toppest technology. Then I moved to PHP because I needed to develop web services, web pages and stuff like that. And finally, when I was working for the government of Moscow, there I discovered this wonderful tech stack, Laravel, React, VueJs, and Docker. And now I would definitely recommend for all of you guys and Mr. Auez Kemelov as well to start from Python. You guys are very lucky. If at the age of 25 you haven't decided what language you need to, beg your pardon, what language you need to, damn, I almost crashed those people. If you haven't decided which language to learn, it's really important to understand that nowadays a lot of technologies, they are really connected to Python. If you take a look in internet, what companies use Python, you'll be amazed. So companies like Amazon, NASA, some governmentally owned offices, stuff like that, they use Python. With Python you can do everything. First of all, you can do all sorts of web development in Python. No matter what it is, you just stick to Django, and this is how you get it. If you need to develop desktop applications with regular graphical user interface, when you use mouse, buttons, whatever, similar to Windows Forms, you can do that thing in Python as well. The most powerful thing that you can do with Python is artificial intelligence, neural network, and machine learning. All libraries that do machine learning, they are available only on Python. It's impossible to get it through any other frameworks or languages. There are competitors for this technology stack. I'm talking about neural networks and stuff. There are competitors in C#, in PHP, in C++, and in all languages, in Node.js, but nothing competes Python. That's why I would say Python is the most powerful language for now. And of course JavaScript, things I didn't mention JavaScript. JavaScript is very important because based on JavaScript you may find a lot of frameworks like VueJs, React, and many more, and all of them they use the same technology, they work in browser and they need JavaScript. Also nowadays you can even build a simple neural network which is going to be able to operate straight in your browser using JavaScript. And if you are the fan of Node.js, also you can stick to JavaScript and do the backend programming in JavaScript. You need to know, I would say, you need to know Linux, how to set up servers, how to administrate it. This is really important. Nginx, this is the alternative for Apache. Nowadays Nginx is growing up really rapidly as well, and MySql is the most frequently used database in the world. You know, I use MySql all the time. Actually, I'm going to locate in the description to this video. I'm going to locate 7 links, and based on my experience, so these links are really useful. So I use some of them myself. The first one is MySql Coding. This is the data science, neural network, and machine learning bootcamp. It's in Russian. It's pretty expensive. It's about 20,000 rubles. The second one is Django Crash Course. So the way I learned Django, I was using this tutorial, this YouTube course, which is really good in my opinion. The third one is Python for Absolute Beginners, another YouTube course. And then there is a platform called Udemy. This is a huge learning online education website on which you can grab all sorts of education you need just for $10 or something like that. There is a link for Python bootcamp as well. The cost of that bootcamp is $11. So this link was given to me by some of my friends. The link number 5 is machine learning for business. They're going to be the list of all sorts of applications that you can develop using machine learning. Really interesting to learn and really interesting to see what kind of tasks can be performed and solved using machine learning and artificial intelligence. The 6th link is a simple neural network from scratch. It's just a YouTube course, YouTube little bootcamp. I've already done that. You can do that and just to see how it works. It's pretty fun. The 7th is the list of IT freelance jobs. So this might be useful for beginners. This is the list. There you'll be able to find a whole bunch of different jobs related to freelancing and remote work. Also, I need to underline 2 things. The first one is that you need to pick up a subject first. Something that either you have experience or that you inspired with. Experience or inspired. If you don't have experience, probably you don't. You need to find something that you just something that gives you emotions, something which drives you, something which you are going to be able to do for free, just as a child, you know, disassembling like given toys or breaking them down just in order to see what's in them and how they work. This is really important, because if you don't give a shit, if you are totally bored with something, and if you aren't interested in it, you won't be able to keep on doing that consistently for a long period of time. And when you do programming, this is really important, to keep on following, to keep on pushing, and to keep on doing the same thing over and over again. Then you need to, accordingly, like based on your interests and your sphere, you need to pick up a sample topic. Most of the time, when beginners, when they start developing web applications and shit like that, they start with the project which is called blog or to-do app. This is just a simple thing with like simple features, like to post a blog post, to make a list of tasks and stuff like that. Your education must be based on a specific task or a target. You cannot learn everything, because there are millions of different tasks in this world. You need to pick one and start making that. Please let me know in the comments below what you think about this video. And right now, I would like to thank you guys. Drop me comments, like or dislikes to this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys later.